Hey, how you doing, fellow foam flingers? Today we have a modified Aeon Pro that I'll be shooting some darts over the chrony. I also have a small shooting range that I set up, and I have a tape measure laid out. So we'll be shooting from a distance of back there, which is, see, I got it marked off. Exactly, I'll be putting my foot there, exactly 17 and a half feet. You guys can see that. 17 and a half feet. So, what I did was I had a spring laying around. I can't quite remember what it was from, but turns out that the stock spring was actually stronger than this one. So all I've done to this is put, I did do some painting. I did the safety, both mag releases, painted those. But all I did was to this was, oh, I did paint this front muzzle lug or whatever you want to call it. The 10-inch barrel that I had made up for the Nexus Pro, and I also painted that one too, the mag releases. But the 10-inch barrel that I had made up for that, I just swapped it and put it in here. Polished it up real nice, inside and out. I don't know if it'll focus, but yeah, you can see it's mirror polish in there. And that's it. I did a tune, my normal tune on the breech, the plunger rod, the whole barrel system. That's been tuned, and then just a 10-inch barrel. No spring compressor, stock spring. I do have some little piece here that I got made up. I may cut it down and see if we get any better numbers. Switch the red dot from the Nexus Pro onto here. Suits it pretty well, and I got it tuned in pretty good. I can usually hit those targets, from 15, 16, 17 feet away, no problem. And they're small, so enough yapping. I got some of the stock short half-length Adventure Force darts, and then I got some Busby cut down long distance darts just for comparison. So here we go. I'll load up the Busbys first. And a couple little things I found out, or not found out, but I think is why they have so much slack here, is because you can check if you forgot to see if you have another bullet in, or a dart, excuse me, before you prime the blaster. If you don't modify this to be able to deprime it, then you could prime it thinking you have one last dart, and you either have to dry fire or you have to load a dart. And in the scenario where you just don't have one, you're going to have to dry fire your blaster if it's unmodified to deprime. So I think that's what this feature's for, just to check before you commit to priming all the way. You can peep in there and see before you prime it. If you don't have a bullet, don't prime it. Dart, I'm sorry. So here we go. Let's load up a few of these. I actually had some in there already. Let's take these out of here. We'll put some of these Busby cut downs. These are horrible, by the way, as far as accuracy. Like I said, I'm just doing this for a comparison. In fact, I'm not even gonna put that many in there, maybe 4 or 5, and that's it. Alright, first shot over the Chronograph, modified with 10-inch barrel and tuned breech barrel and plunger tube and plunger rod seal. Stock spring, uncompressed. Alright, first shot we got a 206.7. 206.7. Next shot. We got a 216.9. Next shot. Uh, 208.3. Got a 226.4. I really noticed that polishing the inside of the barrel. And let's take a little pause real quick. This is what I use to polish the barrel. All my barrels. Not Nerf barrels particularly, but my air gun barrels is 15 to 2000 polish. Fine sandpaper, auto sandpaper. So I do one 1500 wet, I'm sorry, dry. Then I go back and do another one wet, and then repeat the process with 2000 grit. And then I clean up the barrel with some stuff and put another final polish on it with some special compound that I like to use. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, see? Prime example of what I was talking about. I was going to prime it thinking I had another dart, but I don't, so I'm not going to prime it all the way. Let's go ahead and load up a few of the stock. Half links from Dart Zone, and let's see what we get with those. I really fell in love with this Aeon Pro. I like both of them, don't get me wrong, but to just grab something real quick and plink a little bit, this thing right here, combined with the accuracy of these darts, it's like the go-to blaster to grab. I sit over there in my chair and just sit back with my feet crossed in the recliner, and I'm able to hit some of these targets. And it's amazing how far these things have come where you'll be able to do that and actually enjoy it. Alright, so here we go. First shot with the stock half links from Dart Zone, the modified Aeon Pro. Alright, we got 184.8. Got 182.7. We got 171.1. Got 186.2. Got 180.2. Got 188.3. Got a 178.9. Got another 188.0. Alright, last shot. We got a 191.0. Let's do a few more. Grab something from the bucket here. So, like I said, the spring I thought was going to work out didn't. It's weaker than the stock spring. The stock spring in here is actually, I mean, this thing is beefy. Really, really nice hard spring. So maybe a little compression on it. The only reason I don't want to do add a spacer to this is because the spring is contained, unlike the Nexus Pro where you could just pop it out and leave it out, so it's not compressed all the time. So if you're thinking about doing that mod to this Aeon Pro, just think about that. Your spring will constantly be under compression. So probably be best to just get a different spring altogether. And I believe Drac has some springs out on his site. So here we go. Alright, another 188.0. Alright, we got a 193.0. We got 189.0. We got a 192.3. That didn't quite fly over the sensors, I don't think, but we got a 165.1. Alright, I think this is the last shot. Remember, yeah, this is the last. That was the last shot. So we'll load up a few and step back 17 feet, and see if we can hit some of these targets down with cheap but very effective and accurate red dot that I got on eBay for 16 bucks, and it works extremely well. Who would have thought you could use a red dot on an off-the-shelf blaster that fires foam darts? But these things fly straight as a whistle. Alright, I got about, I don't know, 6-7 shots loaded up. And I'm going to step back there, 17 feet. Actually, I'll just carry the camera with me so you see. And let's try to zoom in so we can see the targets there. Alright, but first let me show you the measuring tape again, just to see that we still are at 17 feet. 17 and a half feet. Right there, 17 and a half feet is where my foot will be placed. I'm going to wipe you out. Alright. So, let's try to zoom in. And I'll try to call out the targets I'm going to hit. I'll probably start off with the big green one to the left. Alright, first shot at the green target to the left.
We're gonna need some garlic and some
Oh. Let's try it again. Miss. Another one. All right, there we go. Finally. Now I'm gonna try the stack of red ones at the bottom there. See if we can hit those. All right, here we go. Cock the gun first. All right, we got them hit. All right, next we'll go for the that green noodle on top. Let me zoom in for this one. See if you can see it. There we go. That green noodle, half a noodle on the top, from 17 feet. Oh, miss, but barely. All right, here we go. Another shot at the cut down noodle. Got it. All right, and this is not aiming at, you know, a head-sized target or a, you know, a man-sized target. These are small little targets. This is almost like, you know, like target shooting with some precision. And it's awesome that you can do that with a blaster. All right, here we go. I'm going to aim for that stack of red ones to the right. And then we'll end this video. Here we go. Got him. All right. Let's go ahead back over to the fun side. Oh, this is all fun to me. But, yeah. So there's a short, well, yeah, short accuracy test and chronograph of the modified Aeon Pro. Got the red dots there on the open sight. I decided to take the metal sight that I had on there, but it worked. And I just painted the front sight black. I don't know if you can see it there. So if something were to fail in my red dot, just take that off. I can still aim with that. I love these guns, blasters, both awesome. Nexus Pro up there, Aeon Pro. It's a pair you can't beat. Stay tuned. If I make any more power adjustments out of this, maybe not. I like how it is now. You know, shooting in high 180s to 190s easily and accurate, very, very accurate. Thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful, and see you soon.